Hi, Lisa. My name is Steven. I spoke to a nice young woman earlier today, and she said to go ahead and shoot this video over to you. Now, in this video, I'm going to be going over three things that you can start doing today that will actually start ranking your website above your competitors on these Google searches. Now, if by the end of this video you can see that I do have the know-how to get this done, you can reach back out if you'd like and we can chat, or you can take this information and implement it yourself. Now, the three things I'll be covering are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is everything on your home page. Now, Google likes to see at least 1,500 words on the home pages of these service based industry websites. Now, this gives you plenty of opportunity to add in all the buyer intent keywords, basically, these keyword phrases that people are searching for when they're searching for your services online. Now, I went ahead and pulled up the main competitor here in this area. This is Barico, and I plugged them into a tool that I subscribe to called SE Ranking. Now, this tool it basically gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google uses to rank websites. Now, Barico.com is currently being found for 5.5 thousand keywords, and over the past 30 days, their website was clicked on 1.4 thousand times. Now, I went ahead and put your website into the same tool, evansairservices.com. Your website is currently being found for 28 keywords, and over the past 30 days, it was clicked on 9 times. So let's go back to and look at our competitor here. Now, with this tool, we can click on their keyword number here. It's 5.5 thousand, and it's going to bring up all of those keywords, but that is a little too many to really kind of scour through. So I went ahead and filtered by location, and that kind of knocked them down a bit. And what we're looking for are what we call buyer intent location based keywords. These like this: HVAC repair Greensboro, NC. That's buyer intent and it's location based. They're number one for that. That term was searched 390 times. So we're not looking, I mean, 5.5 thousand is an overkill. We definitely don't need that. We just want to find out all the buyer intent, right? For whatever locations you serve, make sure they're on your website. That's why it's important to have that 1,500 words at least so you can fit in all these keywords, right? And we can use this tool to do it. We can also use it to find the keywords that they don't have that for services that people are searching for. Now that's it for content. Next, I'll be going over citations. Now, when people are searching for these terms like HVAC, Greensboro, NC, studies have shown that anywhere between 40 to 60% of those people are clicking on one of these businesses in this map pack section. This has to do with your Google business profile. Now, most people, they're under the impression that the main factor here to get ranked in the top three are your reviews. And while that plays a small part, the two main drivers are proximity and citations. Proximity, we don't really have any control over unless you were to move your business to a different service address. But the citations, we have complete control over. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. Some examples of these directories are Yellow Pages, Better Business Bureau, Yelp. There's quite a few of them. I'm sure you guys have quite a few already, as most businesses do. But what you'd want to do is go ahead and Google the top 100 to 150 HVAC directories for citation building. This will give you a very comprehensive list to go down, and you want to make sure you're in every single one of those directories. All right. And then on top of that, and this is something a lot of businesses don't know yet, is with AI coming into play now, there are these three core data aggregators that you can go ahead and Google, and you want to make sure that you are signed up in those and you get your business gets verified in those. There is a fee, but it's well worth it. Once you're verified in these aggregators, they take your information, they push it to hundreds of other applications, directories, and GPS systems, which creates data consistency across these platforms, which is a huge trust signal for Google to get ranked in this top three of the map pack, and also AI platforms like ChatGPT and Google Gemini, and they're more likely to refer your business when people are searching for you through those platforms. Now, underneath the map pack is Google's organic search results list. Now, the number one spot will capture anywhere between 30 to 50% of the clicks. So the map pack gets more clicks, right? Between 40 to 60 on average, but it's split in between these three businesses. This is between 30 to 50% of the clicks, and it's all to itself. Now, just so you know, Blaze Air isn't really number one. It should be Barico, but I've been in here manipulating it by clicking on all these businesses, and it's just kind of skewed my results. So just keep that in mind. The main driver for to get you your business number one here after content, that's the foundation, are what we call backlinks. Now, when we're talking about backlinks, it's essentially other websites on the internet. Say, for example, some of these websites have a link that went on their site that when it's clicked, it links back to your website. Google uses these backlinks as like an online referral system. And the more relevant and popular these websites are that are linking back to your site, the better. So, say for example, you have a local blog page there in Greensboro or a popular industry related site that's linking back to your website. That's what's actually going to help push your website up in Google's rankings. So let's go back and revisit this tool that I showed you earlier. And before, this is our competitor again. Now, before we were looking at this, their traffic and their keywords. Now I want to concentrate on the backlinks. So now, to be clear though, before I explain this, it's through your content, primarily your keywords, that Google is able to find you for these keywords and phrases that people are searching for online. But once they find you, you're on their radar, but they don't know where to put you on their list. So they refer to these backlinks. So our competitor currently has 11,000 backlinks coming from 650 other websites. They call them referring domains. Now, your website, you guys currently have 54 backlinks coming from 36 other websites. So it's a big disparity in number, but the good news is it's not really about the number so much. It's about the quality of your backlinks and the relevance of the websites you're getting backlinks from. So let's go back to our competitor. And with this tool, just like with the keywords, we can click on that 650, and that's going to bring up all 650 websites they're getting backlinks from. This can be tedious, but it is completely worth it. They got 27 pages of these websites. But if you were to go through here, and you wouldn't want to do it all at once for several reasons, right? But Google, if you have too many at once, Google sees that as suspicious behavior and they will flag you for it. But like every few days, you'd want to do maybe like half a page. But if you were to do this, right, and you went ahead and executed this with all 27 pages, this is assuming at this point that your content and your keywords were on point. That would actually eventually put you in contention for that number one spot there. Now, what would really put you over the top is once you're done with those backlinking, month over month, every month, I would say acquire anywhere between 15 to 25 more backlinks from high quality, relevant websites, and just month over month, just keep doing that. And that would pretty much ensure you a top spot there. Now, I just want to recap kind of what we went over here. The first thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words of content on your front page, which it looks like you're doing pretty good there. But you want the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second are the citations. You want to be in those top 100 to 150 HVAC directories for citation building. That's what you got to Google. Make sure you're in all those, and then go ahead and get verified in the 3 core data aggregators. And then lastly are backlinks. You need more relevant websites linking back to your website to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC companies in and around the Greensboro area. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, you can take this information and implement it yourself, or if you want to book a discovery call with me, my name is Steven. I live right here in North Carolina. You can simply respond back to this email or give me a call at 910-551-2006. Other than that, Lisa, I hope you have a good rest of your day and take care. Bye-bye.